What's going on, family? You already know the motto: stay woke, stay strong, stay focused, and stay positive. So, one, I know it did take a while to start part two. But as I tell you, this is gonna actually be a long topic discussion, so I'm gonna have to break it down into multiple different videos. Part two on why women shouldn't work and my woman won't work. Somebody asked me, why my woman won't work while she's pregnant, or even when I first find out she's pregnant. Now, somebody asked me, will she have a choice in the matter? And I asked them to explain. They said, will she have a choice to work if she's pregnant? I said, no, she has no choice. Like, there's no debate, no discussion, no mediation. And the reason why, and depending on actually where my woman is consciously, which is I prefer her to be necessarily either on my level or above, as far as conscious wise, because the more conscious you are, then you start to understand and understand why you definitely should not be working when you actually want to have a healthy young king, or excuse me, a healthy young prince or a healthy young princess. Once you know the world you live in, and know that there are demons and other beings down here that necessarily wish your destruction, then you will see how imperative it is that your woman doesn't work while she's pregnant. Because at the end of the day, as y'all already know, the moment the baby has received is starting to have a heartbeat, that baby is allowed to absorb information, whether it's on the inside of the stomach or on the outside. That's something we touched over why back in the good old days, when we being 26, back in the good old days where you would see parents either reading to the baby while the baby's in the stomach, or they'd be playing certain music for it. So why wouldn't you think there's other ways you can necessarily get to a baby? So at the end of the day, how can you have a healthy baby if the mother that is carrying the child isn't healthy? So why would you send your woman to work, which is, let's really be honest, a lot of women nowadays are working warehouse jobs. I mean, I kid you not. It's a lot of women. So I'm definitely not going to have that. My woman is not about to be pregnant and working in a warehouse. Not disrespecting warehouses, but that's hard labor and that's stress and strain on my baby. And so that's stress and strain on both of my babies whenever I have a girlfriend or a wife. So my mindset is already no, she can't work. She doesn't have a choice. If that's something we're gonna argue about, then I'm gonna do that every single day because. And you're like, well, that's stress too. Yeah, but I'm not finna say. At least that's stress with me. You know what I'm saying? People are like, oh, well, you just toxic. No, it's because at the end of the day, if she go to work, she got to worry about the stress of the equipment she's gonna use, bending over conscious. She got to keep bending over back and forth. Then you got to deal with all these multiple people that are demon possessed or demon inhabited, or beings down here full of diabolical stuff or evil people that's gonna feed off your energy, people that's gonna cause you distress, supervisors yelling at you. So no, you're not finna go to work and get stressed out by 100 people when I can have your home upset at me because you're not working. I'll take that. I don't care what nobody say. I'll take stress with one person over 100 people. Well, yeah, I'll take it over 100 people. Because I get ready to say it depends on the stress, depends on the person. But at the end of the day, I'm not gonna send her to work where she about to be stressed. She got to work hard wherever she at, or even in a call center. A call center dang there is just, I ain't gonna say it's just as worse, but that's a mental battle. So now you're gonna mentally strain my child. So it, fellas, it is time. Listen, don't let your pride be so big because of whoever your friends are around you. Oh, ma, you whipped. You. My woman ain't gonna never. Man, no. That's why a lot of y'all ain't getting women nowadays because y'all so focused on approval from people that surround you. Forget all that. This is at the end of the day, this is truly your woman. Now, at one time, I ain't gonna say at one time, I really don't believe to a degree that my woman will have to work that much, honestly, especially when we start having kids. And because at the end of the day, fellas, let's really think about it. This is something I'm gonna go into, and I'm gonna just touch on a little bit, and I'll save it for the next video. You truly think that your woman gonna work 10, 12 hours? Because let's be honest, there ain't too many jobs doing 8-hour shifts no more. So you want your girl to work 10, 12 hours, cook dinner, watch the kids, make sure you get your big plate, and blow you out your mind at night, sexually satisfy you to the high degrees while you only work a 12-hour shift, while she works 10 to 12 hours, cook for you, watch the kids, clean the kids, iron your clothes, get them ready for school. Like, do you really not see how much strain and stress that is on your woman day in and day out? Why would she have to pick up a triple O shift when you could just have her home, have her invest in, or have her, that's me. I'm letting y'all know my woman does not have a choice, especially when she gets pregnant. It's a done deal, a done data. I gotta say the rest for the next video. Like I said, this is gonna be a long discussion. So just want to get up out of here. Excuse me. I wanted to get that out. I'm so sorry it took long, but it's gonna take even longer because I gotta keep. Let's just leave it at that. So, but y'all know my motto: stay woke, stay strong, stay focused, and stay positive.